Have you ever paused to truly consider what it takes to live a long, vibrant life? Not just to exist, but to truly thrive well into your 90s and beyond. Perhaps you've looked at some people in their later years, full of energy and spark, and wondered what their secret is. It's a common thought, especially when the prevailing narrative often paints aging as a downhill slide, a slow surrender to aches, forgetfulness, and declining independence, the fear of losing our zest for life, our ability to engage with the world and those we love, can be a painful reality for many. But what if I told you that this doesn't have to be your story? What if there were not-so-secret habits, deeply woven into the lives of centenarians and those living with incredible vitality, that could significantly alter your own trajectory? In this video, we're going to uncover 6 simple yet profoundly powerful habits that can drastically boost your chances of not just reaching, but genuinely thriving past 90, helping you stay sharp, active, and joyful. Stick with us right to the very end, because there's something waiting that will genuinely surprise you. Let's dive right into the first habit. One that might seem obvious, but its depth and impact are often overlooked. Consistent, moderate physical activity. Now, when I say physical activity, I'm not talking about suddenly training for a marathon or lifting incredibly heavy weights. This isn't about becoming an elite athlete. It's about integrating gentle, regular movement into your daily life. Think of your body like a well-oiled machine. If you let it sit idle, the gears start to rust, the parts seize up. But with consistent, gentle use, it stays limber, resilient, and ready for whatever life throws your way. The magic isn't in intensity, it's in consistency. Just 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week can unlock a cascade of benefits that directly contribute to longevity and quality of life. We're talking about simple things like a brisk walk around your neighborhood, dancing to your favorite music in the living room, tending to your garden, or even chair exercises if mobility is a concern. Take, for instance, my friend Margaret, who is 88 years young. She insists that her daily 45-minute walk, come rain or shine, is her secret elixir. She doesn't push herself to exhaustion. She simply enjoys the fresh air and the rhythm of her steps. Because of this habit, her doctor marvels at her bone density, her robust cardiovascular health, and her incredible balance, all factors that significantly reduce the risk of falls and fractures, which can be devastating in later life. Beyond the physical, regular movement is a powerful mood booster. It releases endorphins, those wonderful natural painkillers and mood elevators, helping to ward off feelings of anxiety and depression. It improves blood flow to the brain, enhancing cognitive function and keeping your mind sharper. It even aids in better sleep, setting you up for restorative rest each night. So, start small. If 30 minutes feels daunting, begin with 10-minute bursts throughout the day. A short walk after breakfast, another after lunch, and a final one before dinner can add up. The key is to find something you enjoy, making it sustainable and a natural part of your routine, moving from keeping our bodies active on the outside. Let's talk about what we put on the inside, because it truly fuels our longevity. Prioritizing nutrient-dense eating. This isn't about strict diets or cutting out entire food groups. It's about making mindful choices that nourish your body at a cellular level. Imagine your body's cells as tiny workers. They need the right materials to perform their jobs, repair damage, and fight off invaders. Ultra-processed foods, high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients are like giving them poor quality, sticky materials that gum up the works. Nutrient-dense foods, on the other hand, vibrant fruits, colorful vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats are the premium building blocks that allow your body to thrive. Think about the Mediterranean diet, widely celebrated for its links to longevity. It's not a diet in the conventional sense, but a way of eating that emphasizes plant-based foods, healthy fats like olive oil, fish, and moderate amounts of dairy and poultry. It's about eating real food, prepared simply. Consider swapping out that sugary morning cereal for a bowl of oats with berries and nuts. Instead of reaching for a packet of biscuits, grab an apple or a handful of almonds. Hydration is also incredibly important here. Water is often overlooked but crucial for every bodily function. From digestion to joint lubrication to brain health, our bodies are 60% water. And as we age, our sense of thirst can diminish, making dehydration a silent but significant threat. Make it a habit to drink water throughout the day. My neighbor, Mr. Harrison, at 92 swears by his daily intake of a rainbow of vegetables. He makes a point of having at least 3 different colored vegetables with his main meal, and his energy levels are testament to the power of this simple habit. When you fuel your body with nutrient-rich foods, you're not just eating for today, you're investing in your vitality for decades to come, preventing chronic diseases, boosting your immune system, and maintaining sharper cognitive function. Now that we've talked about moving our bodies and nourishing them with good food, let's turn our attention to something equally vital. Something that often gets pushed aside in our busy lives but holds profound power. Cultivating strong social connections. In a world that often encourages independence, it's easy to overlook the critical role that human connection plays in our overall well-being and longevity. Loneliness isn't just a sad feeling, it's a significant health risk. Comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day or obesity, studies have shown that people with robust social ties tend to live longer, happier, and healthier lives. These connections provide emotional support, a sense of belonging, and even encourage healthier behaviors. Think about it: a friend might encourage you to go for that walk, or a family member might share a healthy recipe. They are your cheerleaders, your confidants, and your reminder that you're part of something bigger. This habit isn't about having a massive circle of acquaintances. It's about the quality of your relationships. It could be a few close friends, a supportive family, or even a community group where you feel a sense of purpose and camaraderie. Consider joining a book club, a walking group, a local volunteer organization, or even a seniors center. My aunt, who is in her late 70s, found a new lease on life after joining a weekly card game at her community hall. She says the laughter, the friendly competition, and the simple act of sharing an afternoon with others has become the highlight of her week. It lifts her spirits, keeps her mind engaged, and gives her something to look forward to. The warmth of these connections acts as a buffer against stress, reduces the risk of depression and anxiety, and has even been linked to improved cognitive function. It reminds us that we are not alone, that we have people to lean on, and that we have a valuable contribution to make to the lives of others. So, reach out, make that call, send that email, or suggest that coffee date. Nurture the relationships that bring you joy and support. From connecting with others, let's talk about connecting with ourselves, specifically. Keeping our minds vibrant and curious, embracing lifelong learning and mental engagement. Just as our bodies need exercise to stay strong, our brains need regular workouts to remain sharp and adaptable. The concept of use it or lose it applies just as much to our gray matter as it does to our muscles. Engaging in novel and challenging mental activities helps build new neural pathways, strengthening existing ones, and maintaining cognitive function as we age. It's like building up your brain's resilience against decline. This isn't about going back to school for a degree, though it certainly could be. It's about a continuous quest for knowledge, a willingness to explore new interests, and a delight in solving problems. Consider picking up a new hobby that requires mental effort, such as learning a musical instrument, taking up painting, or diving into a complex puzzle. Perhaps you could explore a foreign language, even if it's just a few phrases a week, or delve into a subject you've always been curious about through documentaries or online courses. Many libraries offer free online courses or even in-person workshops specifically for seniors. Engaging in lively discussions, reading diverse books, or even simply playing strategy games like chess or bridge can provide excellent mental stimulation. I know a gentleman named Arthur who recently turned 95, and he started learning to play the ukulele just last year. He says it's challenging, sometimes frustrating, but the joy he gets from making music and the mental workout it provides keeps him feeling young and alive. This continuous engagement keeps your memory sharper, enhances your problem-solving skills, and fosters a sense of accomplishment and purpose. It prevents boredom and stagnation, keeping your life rich and full of new discoveries, proving that learning truly has no age limit. As we keep our minds active during the day, it's equally important to allow them, and our bodies, to truly rest and repair. Prioritizing quality sleep. Sleep isn't merely a passive state. It's an incredibly active and essential period of restoration for both your mind and body. While you're sleeping, your brain is busy consolidating memories, clearing out waste products, and preparing for the next day. Your body is repairing cells, restoring energy, and producing hormones vital for health. Chronically poor sleep, on the other hand, can have detrimental effects, contributing to a weakened immune system, increased risk of chronic diseases, impaired memory, and even mood disorders. Many people, as they age, mistakenly believe they need less sleep, or they struggle to achieve good sleep due to various factors. However, the recommended 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night remains crucial for most adults. Regardless of age, establishing a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends, helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine can signal to your body that it's time to wind down. This might involve dimming the lights, reading a physical book instead of looking at screens, taking a warm bath, or listening to calming music. It's also important to make your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep, dark, quiet, and a comfortable temperature. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime, as these can disrupt your sleep patterns. My grandmother, bless her heart, always swore by her routine: a cup of chamomile tea, 15 minutes of reading, and then lights out at the same time every night. She's now in her late 90s and still wakes up feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day. Prioritizing good sleep isn't just about feeling less tired. It's a powerful habit that supports your overall health, boosts your cognitive function, regulates your mood, and bolsters your resilience against illness, all contributing significantly to a long and thriving life. We've covered so much already about how to physically and mentally nurture ourselves for a long and thriving life. We've explored the profound power of consistent, moderate movement to keep our bodies agile and strong, nourishing them with nutrient-dense foods that act as the very building blocks for cellular health. We've delved into the deep human need for strong social connections, acting as a buffer against loneliness and a catalyst for joy. We've also seen the immense benefits of embracing lifelong learning, keeping our minds sharp and curious, and the absolute necessity of prioritizing quality sleep for full restoration. But there's one final habit that weaves through all of these, acting as a powerful thread that holds everything together, enabling us to truly embrace and sustain these other habits. Practicing mindfulness and stress management. In our modern world, stress has become an almost constant companion, and chronic stress is a silent killer. It doesn't just make us feel anxious or overwhelmed. It takes a serious toll on our physical health, contributing to inflammation, high blood pressure, weakened immunity, and even accelerated aging. Learning to manage stress and cultivate a sense of inner calm is not a luxury. It's a fundamental habit for longevity. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about becoming aware of your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations as they arise, and choosing how you respond, rather than reacting on autopilot. This practice can significantly reduce stress, improve emotional regulation, and foster a greater sense of peace and well-being. Simple, actionable steps include taking a few minutes each day for deep breathing exercises. Just focusing on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body can be incredibly calming. Spending time in nature, mindfully observing the trees, the sky, the sounds around you, can be a powerful form of meditation. Practicing gratitude, perhaps by keeping a simple gratitude journal, shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right in your life, fostering a more positive outlook. Even setting clear boundaries in your life. Learning to say no when necessary can dramatically reduce stress levels. Consider the example of my friend Eleanor, who, despite managing a busy household and family, dedicates 10 minutes each morning to quiet reflection and mindful stretching. She credits this simple practice with her ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. She says it helps her not sweat the small stuff and appreciate the everyday joys. This habit empowers you to respond to life's inevitable challenges with greater calm and clarity, protecting your body from the ravages of chronic stress, enhancing your overall sense of peace, and allowing you to fully enjoy the long, vibrant life you are building. So, there you have them. 6 powerful habits that can truly transform your journey as you age. Remember, you don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Even small, consistent steps in these areas, taking a daily walk, adding more vegetables to your plate, reaching out to a friend, picking up that book, ensuring a good night's sleep, or simply taking a few deep breaths when you feel overwhelmed, can create incredible ripple effects that accumulate over time, leading to profound improvements in your health and happiness. Your later years can be your most fulfilling, your most vibrant, a time of continued growth, learning, and joy. Embrace these habits. Embrace the journey, and truly live your best life at every age. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits are you already embracing? Or which one feels like the perfect starting point for you? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, because your insights can inspire others in our community. If this video has inspired you or given you something valuable to think about, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more wonderful people like you. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel for more practical advice and empowering content designed to help you live your best life at every age. Thank you for watching.